Hello kids, I hope you have revised the last questions which we have done in the previous class and you have learned that how we have to make the angle using the protector. Okay, so now we will start with 2.11 figure it out. It has two figure it outs, that is two exercises. So I am marking this as first one. So let's see what is the first question. In each of the below grids, join A to the other grid points in the figure by a straight line to get acute angle, obtuse angle and reflex angle. So what it says is we have these grids given and we are given with these red lines. So in the A part we have to make acute angle using these red lines. Okay. So kids, what are acute angles? They are less than 90 degrees. We have done this. So let us draw here. If we join these 2 points, this will become a acute angle. This complete angle will be acute angle. Similarly here, if I join these, this will become acute angle. Correct? Now, in the second part, we have to make obtuse angle. And obtuse angle is the angle which is more than 90 degrees. Right? So, how we have to do? We can join these 3 points. It will be more than right angle. So, this is obtuse angle. Similarly, I can join these two and this is our obtuse angle. Correct? Next, we have reflex angle. So, what is reflex angle? Angle which is greater than 180 degrees and less than 360 degrees and less than 360 degrees is reflex angle. So if again I join this and this angle will be the reflex angle. Similarly here same thing I'm doing, but now this is our reflex angle. This complete, which is more than 180 but less than 360 because it is not making a complete circle. Okay, so I hope this is clear. And now we will move to the next question. Use a protector to find the measure of each angle. So we have to find out all these angles using a protector and then we have to classify each angle as acute, obtuse, right or reflex. So let's start this. First of all, let us find out the bigger angle, that is P, T and W. We will keep the center of the protector here and one line of the protector overlapping the arm TW. And we will see this angle. This arm will come around 105 degrees. Okay. So I am writing here answer second angle PTW will be around 105 degree when measured with a protector. Now we have to see that what is angle PTR. For this, I'm going to keep the center of the protector here and one line in line with TR. So this ray, this will come around 35 degree to the arm PT. So I can write angle PTR is 35 degrees. Also, to find out the angle RTQ, we will keep the protector here and one line in line with the arm TQ and we can find out what is this angle. This will turn out to be angle RTQ will also turn out to be 35. Okay. Now this angle, this is 35, this is 35, this complete was 105 and then these two 35. So if I subtract these two the sum of these two angles, we will get this angle. Correct? See, in this figure, this is our full angle. And if from this full angle, I subtract this angle and this angle, means 70 degrees, from 105 degrees, we will get this angle. So I'm writing angle. You can also measure it, but we can also find it. So this is 105 degree minus 35 degree minus 35 degree, which is again 35 degree. So my angle QTW will also be 35 degree. Okay, so I can also write that this angle is 35 degree, complete is 105. Now let us see what all angles we have to find out from the figure. PTR, we have done PTR. PTQ, PT and Q. So kids, if you see, angle PTQ is nothing but the sum of these two angles. That is angle PTR plus angle RTQ. PTR was 35 and RTQ was also 35. So angle PTQ becomes 70 degrees. Okay, this angle is 70 degrees. Next we have PTW, which we have done. PTQ we have done, and last is WTP. So kids, if you see here, what is WTP? WTP is this complete angle. So that means if from total circle of 360 degree I subtract this angle, the remaining will be WTP angle. So 365 minus 105. Okay. This subtraction is, this will become 5, this will become 5, and this will become 2. So this is angle WTP will be 255 degree. Now we have to see which angle is what. 105 clearly means it is obtuse angle. PTR is acute angle. This one is also acute angle. 35 again less than 90, acute angle. 70 is again less than 90, acute angle. And WTP is greater than 90, greater than 180 and less than 360. So it is reflex angle. Okay. This one is reflex angle. So this is the end of figure it out first of this chapter. Next we have here is, okay kids, so now what we have here is, in this figure, angle TER, which is this angle, TER is 90 degrees, sorry 80 degrees, TER is 80 degrees given to us. What is the measure of BET? We have to find what is this angle, the corresponding angle here. And what is SET and what is this small angle, this angle. So these two angles we have to find out. So this is simple mathematics. Here in this line, which is a straight angle BER 180 degree, it has two angles. One is TER, which is 80, other one is BET, this angle. I'm writing it here. Angle BER is 180 degrees. This complete angle. Okay. And angle TER is 80 degrees. TER, this angle. So from this complete angle, if I subtract this angle, we have only this angle remaining. Okay, that means if from angle BER I am subtracting angle TER, I will be left with BET, this angle. So we can write angle BET is equal to angle BER minus angle TER. That is angle BET is equal to 180 degrees minus 80 degrees, which is equivalent to 100 degrees. So angle BET is 100 degrees. And this was simple. Complete angle minus this angle, we will get the remaining angle, which is 180 minus 80 is 100. Now we have to find the measure of SET, this small angle. So kids, in the figure itself, it is given angle SER, the bigger angle, is equal to right angle 90 degree. And angle TER is 80 degree. Okay. So this complete angle is 90. This complete angle is given to us as 80. So if from this whole angle I subtract this angle, I will be left with only this small angle. So I can say angle SET is equal to angle SER minus angle TER, which is angle SET is equal to SER is 90 minus 80 is equal to 10 degrees is the answer here. I hope this is clear. This is simple subtraction from the figure. What we have done is we have subtracted the angles as they are displayed in the figures, and we have find out the remaining degrees here. Okay. So next what we have is the figure it out of 2.11. This is the second figure it out. I'm marking it as 2, and then this is also the last exercise of our chapter. Okay, this is also the last exercise of this chapter. Now let's start this. First question is draw angles with the following degree measures. So kids, now I am very much sure you can make these angles. This 140 will be obtuse angle. It will look something like this. 82 degree is acute angle. 195 is a obtuse angle again. Sorry, 195 is not obtuse angle, kids. It is reflex angle. Not able to erase this. Wait. Okay, I'm drawing this again. 140 degree will be obtuse angle, something like this. 82 degrees acute angle, something like this. 195 is greater than 180 but less than 360 degree. So it will be something like this. Okay, then 70 will be something like this. 35 will be like this. You have to use your protector and you have to make this angle. First make a dot, then a straight line for the base in all the angles, and then you can see from the protector where these angles lie. Next is estimate the size of each angle and then measure it with the protector. So kids, what you have to do is, let's do it here. We have to take a protector and we have to measure these angles. Okay, I am marking it as a vertex. We have to keep the center of a protector here and one arm of the angle in line with the base of the protector, and then we have to find out the another. If I am marking it as OAB, O at the vertex, OA at the base, and then we can see what is this angle. So kids, this angle will come something around 45 degrees. All right, this angle. Next, I can mark this as vertex, this as X and Y. What we can do is we can put the center of our protector here in line with this line OX, and then we can see what is this angle. So if we measure it, it will come somewhere around 165 angle. This is obtuse angle, this was acute angle. Similarly in C figure, vertex here, we can keep one line in line with OP, this arm of the protector, and then when we can see where is the other arm lined. So this angle will come out around 120 degrees, and this is again a obtuse angle. Okay, now this angle I am marking this as R, S and T. S is the vertex. At the vertex we will keep the protector in line with this arm and we can measure this angle. This is acute angle and this will come out somewhere around 32 degrees. Now L, M, N I am marking. We can keep the center here in line with this arm and we can measure. This is a straight angle. This is not straight completely. This is around 95, little greater than the right angle. The last one is the bigger angle we have to measure. So what we will do 360 degree minus this angle. I'm making it as A, O, A and B. 360 degree minus AOB will give us this angle. And how to measure AOB here? Keep the center of the protector here in line with this, and we can measure this angle. This is somewhere around 11. So this will be 360 degree minus 11 degrees. Okay, so this will be around 349 degrees. Now, classify as acute, right, obtuse or reflex. This is acute, this one is obtuse, obtuse again, acute. This is also obtuse, just greater than the right angle, and this one is a reflex angle. Okay, this is reflex. Now, next one is answer 3. What we have to do here is we have to make one figure with 3 acute angles, 1 right angle and 2 obtuse angle. Okay, so let us try making this. 3 acute angle is 1, 2, 3. Okay, this figure has 3 acute angle and now 1 right angle. So if I just make something like this, right angle means one ray will be here and one ray will be here, and 2 obtuse angle. So if I join these, this line and this, I have to expand a bit. Wait. Yeah. So I can do is I can make something like this and this, right? And if I join these two, this will be a obtuse angle, right angle, and these are the 3 acute angles. Okay, so this figure can be, we can make this figure, and you can also label the points. Now, answer number 4. Answer number 4 is draw the letter M such that the angle on the sides are 40 and angle in the middle is 60. Means you have to make M such that angle at the sides, these angles, this angle and this angle both should be 40 and this angle is 60. So how you're gonna make it? We will do, we will start with this point. We will put a protector here, make a straight line, make an angle at 40 degree. Okay, so now it ends here. From here we will make 60 degree angle here, and when it reaches here again we will keep the protector here in line with this center here and make another 40 degree angle. So like this way we can make it. All right, next, wait, I'll just move it a little down. Okay, yeah, answer number 5. What we have to do is we have to draw a letter Y such that the 3 angles are 150, 60 and 150. See kids, this cannot be 150. This is 60, this is 150 and this is also 150. So how we can make this angle here is, we can first of all draw this. We will make a line, straight line center, and we can draw 150 degree, this angle first. Okay, so when this thing is done, also for reference you can make a small shaded line and you can keep your protector here and make a 60 degree angle. This will be 60 and this will itself, this will measure 150 degree. If these two angles they are drawn correctly, this itself will become 150 because the complete circle will give you 360 degrees. So this is how you can make a Y here. All right, next we have here is a Ashoka chakra that is there in our Indian flag. So the Ashoka chakra has 24 spokes. All these are spokes. They measure 24, and this Ashoka chakra is nothing but a circle. What is the degree measure of the angle between two spokes next to each other? So kids, you remember we had a clock and we had 12 points. So there we had 12 points. We divided the complete 360 with 12, and here we have 24 spokes at equal distance with each other. Okay, so we have to divide this by 24. So if we divide this, this will come somewhere around 15 degrees. So that means between every two spokes, the distance is 15 degrees here. Okay. And what is the largest acute angle? That is between the two nearest spokes. That is 15 degree only. All right. So this is puzzle. We can leave it. That will be taken care in the class. So this brings us to the end of this chapter, end of this exercise, and end of this chapter. If you have any queries, you can email me. And in the next classes, what I am going to do is I am going to pick up the exercises of this particular chapter from R.S. Aggarwal. Okay, and again we will go through only those questions which are not covered in NCERT. So kids, that this is the end of this class, and I will see you in the next class.